So another aspect of our Scope It sequence is being able to design short, engaging, and digital presentations. So a lot of this focuses on working in Google Slides. And while a larger project might be this like presentation, a larger multi-slide presentation where they have done some more extensive research, a shorter, more regular classroom rhythm can be something like thin slides where students are responding with just a word and an image to represent their understanding or their meaning or something connection that they make. I'm not going to go into that Edu protocol deeply here, but another Edu protocol that you might work on with slides is the Iron Chef Edu protocol. In this Edu protocol, you're breaking students into groups and you're giving them some resources to go look at. And this ties in nicely, actually, with some of these other ones about using online digital resources for note taking and information gathering. So you're going to have students broken up into groups, probably groups of four, where they might each have some different topics. This is working on that jigsaw method. So, for example, you have a group, maybe there's four topics that you want them to research. This should be a smaller unit of study, not something very large, but just something pretty small. Give them a resource to view. The students are going to go through that resource. They're going to add some notes right here. Again, we're focusing on note taking of being like important information or facts. They can add a picture or two right here, and then you can choose a secret ingredient, something else that you want them to include. This secret ingredient is more for early finishers. If someone's really good at this stuff and was able to get their information, they can then work on that. So we have these four students working on this, and then they take turns presenting to the class so that everyone can get all of the information. So if you think about it, you have four, maybe five groups, six groups of four, all kind of working on the same stuff. As the groups present, everyone's getting all of that information, and that gives you opportunities to put in some missing information or maybe things that students didn't gather. The nice thing about this is that you have students who are working on topic one in different groups, and they might get different stuff. They might get some of the same stuff, and you can really emphasize what's important right there. Not every group needs to present, especially like you think of you're doing six groups. If by the third group you got the same people saying the same stuff, might get a little boring. So you can just choose a couple of people to present. But this is a great way for them to at least getting familiar with working in Google Slides and understanding how to add in text, how to insert images, how to format some things, different things like that.